Hey fam, I'm just going to share a little nugget that I've been blessed by in the past few days, and I hope it blesses you guys. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about how powerful our thoughts are. I think we all understand this, but yeah, it really got me recently. So I love simplicity. I really love when God speaks something simple and true, and you're just like, yes, I can do that. I can grab hold of it and go for it. And that is really what this passage is. There's a day recently where I just felt pretty clouded by my own thoughts and my mind complicates things. You know, I don't know if you ever feel like that, but my mind will complicate things, and I'll get overly think about what's going on around me in the world, what I'm feeling, you know, all of these things, and I'll just get a little funky. And I was having one of these days, and I was asking the Lord to just help me align my thoughts, all that stuff. And he led me to this passage, which we do all know it. I think I pulled it up in the Passion Translation because it was so good and so refreshing. So Philippians 4. The whole thing is very good, but I'm going to focus on verse 8 and 9. So, keep your thoughts continually fixed on all that is authentic, real, honorable and admirable, beautiful and respectful, holy and pure, merciful and kind, and fasten your thoughts on every glorious work of God, praising Him always. Follow the example of all that we have imparted to you, and the God of peace will be with you in all things. So that's just so good. I feel like I could talk about that forever, unpack it forever, but just the simplicity, and at a very surface level, but very powerful level, that really our thoughts, what we think about, will affect whether we experience the peace of God or not. And I think we all can testify that that is true. I'm sure you all have heard the phrase, you become what you behold. It's something my dad always used to say to us, like, if you are feeding yourself on garbage, on things that aren't good, on weird TV shows, on books, whatever, I don't know the thing that it is that you would feed yourself on, or even if you are just letting your mind think about things that aren't great. If you're giving into worry, if you're giving into anxiety, if you're giving into just like slightly negative thoughts about other people or other things or yourself, you know, the fruit of it is not good. You will find yourself in a place of unrest, not in the peace of God, and definitely no peace. And I was just so encouraged that literally, if at the end of the day, I find myself in a place of anxiety and worry, I can go back and I can say, what have I been thinking about? And if it doesn't line up with these things, first of all, I love that it says whatever is real. If I've just been thinking about things that are fake, you know, the enemy can twist things. If I've just been thinking about things that are fake, lies all day long, I will be tormented. You know, it's so simple, but it's so true. So I just found the Lord inviting me to evaluate my thoughts again and again and again. Think about what is real. Think about what I've done for you, Catherine. Think about not just even the cross alone is enough, but there's so many other things that He's done. I love that it says, fasten your thoughts on every glorious work of God. He has done so many things, and if we fasten our thoughts on what He has done versus maybe what we feel like He hasn't done, our life will feel very different. Our thought life will be very different. The fruit of our life will be different. And I have personally experienced this today, and it really it hit me as just a very practical example of, you know, putting off the old self that it talks about in Ephesians 4, putting off the old self and putting on the new self. I'm deciding I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to spend all day worrying about whether or not my supporter's gonna drop or whatever, I'm gonna spend all day thanking God that I have a supporter and I have whatever that I need. Does that make sense? So I just want to encourage you today to evaluate your thoughts. And I really think God is ready to bring us so much peace and clarity when we align our thought life with everything that is good, everything that He has done versus the opposite. So, love you guys.